Welcome. Today I will be paraphrasing, summarizing, and sharing for the September 26th Al-Anon readings, Encouraged to Change and a Little Time for Myself. We'll begin with the Serenity Prayer and 3 mindful breaths. I will take a minute and look this over. The question is, when has sharing my true self with someone else contributed to my recovery? And this was written by a woman who was married to a man, but realized through her work with Al-Anon and how she got strength by working her program, she was able to realize and communicate with her husband that she was bisexual. And he kind of took it in stride and had kind of already thought that maybe that was the case. So she says she got all worked up, but the reality was not as scary as she had worked it up to be within herself. Today's reminder: when we're honest with ourselves, we are able to accept ourselves. And the quote is from Courage to Change. When we know who we are, we can be happy with ourselves. So when has sharing my true self with someone else contributed to my recovery? I think about working the steps with my sponsor and working specifically step 5, admit to God, to ourselves, and to another human being the exact nature of our wrongs. That was a big turning point for me. Also, my relationship with my partner, like I would give him information about myself that I thought was, like a deal breaker in bits and pieces over a period of time. And I remember when I told him like the last bit, I said, "That's it. You know everything." He was like, "Okay, whatever." But to me, they were such big things, and they weren't a big deal to him at all. But it's funny because, kind of as an offshoot, the things that I don't think are a big deal, or that I never realized were a big deal, he does, like, they are challenges, like my people pleasing. Like, I didn't realize it was such a problem until he brought it to my attention, and now I realize, and now I realize that I really did need to work on it the whole time, but it wasn't even on my radar at the time. It's funny how that happens. But it's truly a gift to be able to share our true selves, because being authentic helps our recovery. And the truth is, like, I'm super honest and real in these videos. Um, it's it's kind of surprising because things that I wouldn't have the courage to say face to face to someone else, for some reason I'm able to say in these videos. Or maybe it's the comfort of, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I've come to a lot of interesting realizations while making these videos. So that's why I think that I won't be gone entirely. That I'll come back on when I feel like I need to talk. I just won't be doing like daily videos after tomorrow's video, because I do think this has been so helpful in my recovery. I'm just checking to make sure I'm reading the right page, because I've made so many videos today. Oh, and this reading has a tab on it. I'm going to take a look at it. This passage starts off with this person realizing that anger, resentment, jealousy, and fear are not bad, quote unquote, bad feelings, because they can lead to positive results. For example, anger can lead to changes, resentment can lead to uncomfortable feelings that make us actually more compassionate. Jealousy can teach us to choose our words carefully. I'm sorry, my paraphrasing is, the actual reading is giving more details. And it says that fear is the greatest gift because it improves it can improve our conscious contact with our higher power. So what this person is saying, that things that seem negative can actually be positive. And we don't need to judge ourselves because we experience human feelings. Today's reminder: feelings don't have to be comfortable in order to be positive. When we change our attitude, we realize we have choices about what we can do when we have strong feelings. And good can come out of any feeling, even if it's uncomfortable. We may have to be very imaginative, but as human beings, we do have amazing creativity and imagination. So maybe that's why we have it, to use our imagination for our own good. The quote is from In All Our Affairs. Feelings are not good or bad. They're just part of who we are. Interesting. As a very sensitive and emotional person, I really like this page because it doesn't make me feel abnormal in any way. It makes me feel like everyone has strong feelings like I do, and that it's just my job to manage them and cope with them and be as productive as I can. And that no matter what feeling I have, I can make something positive out of having that feeling. It's very hopeful. All of Al-Anon is very hopeful, and I'm so grateful for that. We'll close out with the Serenity Prayer and 3 mindful breaths. Here we go. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Sending you love. Take care.